So do you drive the foundation in an organizational, managerial sense, or are you sort of allowing it to evolve in a way that it's actually doing by itself, as it were?
It does. It has to. My husband Daniel and I are the ones that founded the organization here in Costa Rica to start with, and we had a board. And then I created another board in the United States in 2010 with people that I felt were really excellent. Yeah. And so I've kind of dropped back. Although if I wasn't there, I don't know what would happen, but like I just let them run with it. And especially the young people with all their great ideas on Facebook and linking this and linking that. Last week we had 18,000 people we reached on our Facebook page because of these kids, because they know how to run it so well, And now they're going to set up another board in the UK. So what I've done is taken the position of CEO on all three, so that I can just kind of be there to make suggestions, report on what's being done on the ground here. But other than that, I'm happy for people to take it over. It has to happen. And I'll always be here.
Would you say that love has its own organizing power?
People respond to love, okay, and openness. Truth and honesty, and I think the love that I have is so unconditional for everything. It actually scares some people. I found that it's all encompassing, and I think they feel, completely overwhelmed by it in some ways. But the majority of people respond really well. And when I notice that in people, then I back off. And I don't tell everyone I love them anymore. I just try to show it with the least amount of verbiage. And that seems to be the best way. Their spirit absorbs it that way, and it's without the words, their human resistance, doesn't come up. Because, we each have this body that we've chosen to be in now, which isn't us, but it is us because we're using it. So each of us has a causal body or an invisible body, and that is us. That's our personality. And that lives for thousands of years. And it goes from one thing to one body, vessel, to another vessel, to another vessel, so that we can just keep doing our work. And that's love. That's where the real true love is, isn't it? And every other body that's inside of a physical body feels it, but it's the physical response sometimes that puts up a wall.
Do you find that people who work with you really quite spontaneously develop that love in their own hearts, and increasingly unconditional?
They do, and that is what's so beautiful, because I know that every single thing that comes to pass in each of our lives, but in my life, is there for me to learn from. And that every what would you say, every encuentro, I have this problem, Phil, because I speak Spanish too, so then I know the word in Spanish. Like when you contact, okay, that I have with others, I'm teaching them as well. And so I watch it happen in people with this love thing, and they really respond, and they become more loving themselves. And they come out, like people who are very shy or quiet, they become a whole different person. It's beautiful to see, and I see them then passing that on to others, and then the other who they pass it on to will pass it to another, and like I say, it goes all the way around the world. If we could just cover the earth with a mantle of love, it would be so wonderful.
It would.
I'm working at it.
I can see that.
Sometimes when I meditate, sometimes I do a global meditation, and I'll see like this blue cape come out and go all the way around the world from me, and cape all the world, and then within that cape, between it and the earth, I cover it with love.
Lovely.
And you can practice that earth meditation by just feeling the earth under your feet and by being aware and passing love to her. Or you can open your crown and receive that beautiful love, beautiful energy that's coming through, and let it just pass through you into the earth. It is so important to me. It's the most important. I mean, I could cry telling you this, you know, but it is the most important part of my work, so. It's the love, and it's the least recognized part of the work. Understand? So, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to talk about this most important part of my work.
That's the greatest of pleasures, I can tell you. Thank you very much.